Hi, I'm Salem Hawatme here with Jennifer Lee and Eric Foster. He's recording right now. We're from Canyon High School and we're right here in Sunfield Park trying to raise awareness about water. We're going to ask people questions and see if they found out about water in Santa Clarita. Here it goes. So, what do you know about water? Do you know where we get the water here?
From Santa Clarita? You mean from the pipe?
When you get it in your house, where do we get it from? Do you know?
We get it from Colorado, I thought.
We get it actually from North California. It's 500 miles away.
Oh.
So yeah.
No clue.
Can you guess?
Steak Lake?
Where do they get it from?
Oh man, I have no clue.
We get it actually from 500 miles away from up north. Do you know where we get our water? Where does Castaic Lake water just get its water?
No.
We actually get it from 500 miles away from North California.
Oh yes, I did know.
It's really difficult because actually like less than 1% of Earth we use this water. So that's pretty far away to get water. You get your water from your house. Where do you get it from? Do you know where we get it from? Or no?
No.
We actually get it from 500 miles away from here in North California. So it's really important. You know where we get our water. Where do you get your water?
Oh, I know. We have an aquifer 300 feet below us. It takes 100 years for the water to get from here to Ventura. I know that. There's an aquifer under it.
That's something I did not know. You just taught me something.
There you go.
Obviously, the Castaic Lake Water Agency, but do you know where they get it from?
You know that. You went up there. Where do they get the water from?
Did they tell you where they get the water from?
Where does it come from?
It actually comes from 500 miles away from here in North California. It travels all that way. It's from mountains, and it's one mountain that just comes down. We use snow water, and we 500 miles away from here. And is there anything like that in your house that you haven't fixed in a while?
Very good.
That's good because that weighs thousands and thousands of gallons a year. Faucet or anything?
No.
Good, because those cost like they waste thousands. How many gallons we waste each year from our leaky faucets? No. Do you guys have any leaky faucets in your house, or do you take care of them?
You take care.
That's good because we waste so much water. Or anything that you haven't taken care of in the past couple weeks?
We had one, but we took care of it.
That's good because you know about 129,000 gallons are wasted per year from a leaky faucet. Do you know how much water you use per year in your household?
I have no idea.
Oh well, do you have any leaky faucets or anything that's broken in your house?
No.
All right, good, because if you actually do, you know, it costs about 129,000 gallons per year if one leaky faucet is just leaking all day long. So that's very much that waste per year.
I don't care.
Well,
I have my own well. I own the water.
How about this? Do you know how much a leaking water faucet leaks like per year?
No.
You know, it leaks about 129,000 gallons per year. That's an outside garden, a backyard, or anything like that?
Yes.
Do you know that 70% of water goes, 70% of your water bill actually goes to the backyard? So have you guys checked the water faucets outside? Because that's even as more important.
We have the kind that just water the
How
plants.
much water you use per year in your house?
Only based on my bill. So
See that bill? Did you know that 70% of that bill is actually outside to the garden and backyard? Do you have a big backyard?
yeah, I do.
And do you conserve water when you use it, or you just sprinkle a lot of water?
I do the best I can.
All right. Well, if you have any leaky faucets in there, you got to get them fixed soon because actually you waste about 129,000 gallons a year if you don't fix it. 1% of your water bill actually is from the outside, from the garden. Do you have a big garden or front yard?
I have a large front yard.
And you guys use a lot of water, obviously, for a garden or a big front porch.
We have a big
Backyard?
Backyard, yeah.
You guys obviously use a lot of water for that.
Yes.
So do you know that 70% of your bill is actually for just the outside, the garden and the backyard and all the flowers and stuff? So do you have any leaking faucets out there, or the sprinklers, do they leak? Do they get stuck to the ground and just are leaking? Because do you think so?
One time my sprinkler came out and it started shooting.
That wastes a lot of water. Do you have conserved water? Do you ever help conserve water, or do you just waste it?
No. I'm very careful with water,
That's
especially
good.
when I'm washing dishes.
Conserving water. There's simple ways we can all conserve water. Do you know any ways you conserve water other than filtration devices or water for the irrigation system?
Yeah, I like reboil water,
That's good. I have not had that today.
and then I use it for plants when I'm done with it.
Is that you're recycling your own water? Do you recycle any water in your house, or do you just use it? Do you use any devices that
We have a filter.
you have a filter? That's good.
I don't
How much water you use per year in your household?
No.
We have our own well. We're on our own well. We're not on city water.
Oh, so would you like to conserve that water in the well?
No,
We need to conserve that water because obviously it's so costly to get it from so far away and use it. And since we, as an Earth, we use less than 1% of the water resource that we have, so we need to conserve as much water as possible. So whenever you're brushing your teeth, whenever anybody's shaving or showering, we need to get those just use as little of water as possible. So that's why we're building a device that recycles and filters water. And if it costs about like maybe $30, would you buy it and like put it under? It's very convenient. You can put it under the sink. Would you buy it? It would actually recycle the water you're using.
Oh, definitely.
So once you're done washing your dishes, it goes down. You can have a valve. You use as much water as you want, and it's not wasted. Would you buy
Yeah.
that? That's good. That's good. We're building a similar device. What we're doing is that we're trying to filter water and recycle it at the same time. Would you guys actually purchase it in the marketplace if you can just buy it, put it under your sink, and it literally just filters water and recycles it? So you just keep reusing the same water, and it's.
If we didn't already be a part of a system like that, then yeah.
So you would be interested. We as a group, we're building a device that would actually filter under. You can put it under the sink, and it filters and recycles water. It sits there until you want to use it in that device, and it would go if it goes for about $30-40. Would you buy it from the market? Would you be interested in that? What's good is that right now we're building a device as a group that would filter and recycle water. Like when you wash dishes, people wash a lot of dishes, and when the water goes down, if you actually buy the device once we put it out there in the market, it would actually filter and recycle the water. Would you be interested in such a device for like $30-40?
Depending on if it saved me money, the answer
It saves
is
you a lot
yes.
of money because any water that's actually gonna go to the drain, you're actually reusing the own water that's going. We can put it in the market, and then you can place it under your sink. So that when you're doing the dishes, anything under the sink, once the water goes down, it goes to the filtration device, and it just sits there, and you can reuse it as a recyclable. Would you purchase that for about $30-40 from the market? Would you be
Yes,
interested?
that sounds reasonable.
Because that would save you a lot of money and a lot of water, and because we use less than 1% of our water resources in Earth, we would need that water, and it would just help everybody. What we're trying to do as a group is that we were building this device that you can actually place under your sink, and it actually filters and recycles the water at the same time. It's just one little $30-40 device that we're going to put out there in the market, hopefully. And would you be interested in that? Because it actually, like if you're doing the dishes and it goes through the drain, we can reuse the same water that you just did the dishes with, and you can reuse it. You can even do it for a garden. You can flower your roses with that. So would you be interested in such a device?
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, great. Because
Recycle the water.
recycle the exact same water that you're using for the dishes or anything that goes down the sink. This device that actually, if you place it under your sink, it actually recycles and filters water. You wouldn't be interested in that.
You want to get under my sink, kid, you're in big trouble.
There's a leak under there, and it's got black
Got a
mold.
leak, you're gonna get
We
wet.
have a website, and you can just visit it.
Okay.
Right here. And it tells you more about Santa Clarita Water and the Castaic Lake Water Agency and how we get water from 500 miles away from up north in California. So it's really hard for us to get water, and we need to conserve that water. So if you would like this website, check it out. Just if you want to check it out, go ahead. It tells you all about water in Santa Clarita, and it gives you all these websites you can visit for filtration devices, and on our device over how we're going in the process, and hopefully we'll get it out soon enough.
You could find an economical way to create ways to recycle water. I'm sure people like me would absolutely.
Me, I'm a nurse for the sheriff's department.
All
These hands have been where very few men's hands have been before. All right, you got that. He's a nice kid, a little on the slow side, but for a kid that walks backwards, his parents are proud. All right, ask a question, kiddo.
All right, no.
Oh, him. He's cuter, anyway.
So,
I was a hippie. I got out of high school in '67, pal. You cannot intimidate me with a camera. Go ahead.